now we're recording. I'll go back to here. So then I did the sort. Oh wait, custom sort. And then I did by supplier first, A to Z, and then material cost, largest to smallest. And then let me see what else it had in there.
Next step is you had to add hook, the product hook.
Yeah. And so, yeah. It was at the bottom of, yeah, so hook is right there.
Yeah, you have to put it at the bottom of Alphagen.
Yeah, and then I think it also asked you to insert insert a row. So I did an insert to put those rows in between each of the different suppliers.
Oh, Tiffany, I'm going to stop you for a sec. On your Alphagen, on the product hook you added, I just barely got done doing, this is why I'm catching it, but it says that it's by air, so you can put air as the delivery type.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Thank you.
Yeah. And then it's 14 days. The lead time is 14 days.
Where did you get that? I couldn't find it. I was like, I don't see anything in here.
Yeah, I had to reread these directions like 10 times for me to get everything.
So, okay, wait. So are we adding that product at the bottom of the Alphagen section? Is that where we're putting it? Okay.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, really we're going to put 2 rows there then. And it's like 9s, a bunch of 9s or something for the...
Yes.
Oh, I see where it says air shipped and lead time of 14 days right there. You're right. Thank you for pointing that out.
That was a good catch.
Yeah.
Okay, I literally just closed out my instructions.
Sorry, do you want me to... Here, let me go minimize, and then we can see both.
I'll pull up my instructions again.
I think it's right there.
I have all these tabs open, and I clicked the wrong one.
So yeah, and it says it was free, so it's the last one. And then I had this at $0, but when I formatted, it came up as a dash. So I'm not sure if we're supposed to change that or see, because it says 0.
Yeah, because when you finagle it, it automatically goes to the dash.
And then it says also on the first worksheet, we want to see a blank row between each set of suppliers. So that's what I went in and did when I inserted all these. Like row between Alphagen and Betamont items. There should also be a blank row between Beaumont and etc. So I went through and did that for each of the Epsilon Tech and Gamma Row and Omega Life. So there's, and Theta Power. So there's, I inserted rows between each of those. And then see also on the first worksheet, we need modem cable. We don't need modem cable anymore. So what I did was I went here and did a control find, and it's not in there anymore because I took it out. So, but that's how I found it, by the part number.
Yep.
And I took it out. Yeah, so I actually went through and like highlighted the row and hit right clicked and went and delete for the row.
Yeah.
To get rid of it. figure that was the easiest. Let's see, number 6.
You want me to redo the part? Would that be easier for you?
If you want to.
Okay. So number 6 on the second worksheet, again, transpose the data from the original given sheet so that the number parts shown. So basically what we did in part 1.
Yeah.
We
and then and put it in here and transposed it just like we had before.
Yeah, organize the list of data so that only the item by air and rail. So we're hiding everything but shipping and railing.
So
right?
I did a filter on this one. So I went up and did the filter. And then when it came up, I filtered it. If it's going to show me, I hit select all. So it was deselected all the arrows and then just clicked on air and rail and hit OK. And it came up with this list. So that's that.
Okay, so also sort the air and rail items. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Do not delete any information. Just make it so that only the rows with air or rail items show on the spreadsheet. Also, sort the air and rail items according to material. This item shown at the top. So that's when we do the sort again, correct? Custom sort.
Yeah.
Sort by material cost.
I sorted by material cost and that. Yeah. It's weird.
And we want to be able to quickly hide and
so wait, hold on. Material cost and
back and forth
current
material
inventory?
cost and the current.
Yeah, so material and current inventory. So what I did with that is I highlighted both of those and went up and did the group. Oh, wait a minute, data group. So I grouped those two, and that's why there is this thing right here so that I could hide it and unhide it.
Okay.
Yeah, the plus and minus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's the grouping thing? Is it under data?
Data and then outlines.
Outline and then group.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then group.
Okay.
Or you can also do, Shift, Alt, right.
Awesome. Got it.
Okay, so on both worksheets you created, make sure all of the columns and rows so the reports are professional and easy to read.
Okay.
Yeah, so with that one, I highlighted these columns and then did the double click wherever. Actually looks bigger now. And then I did that on.
Unhid the group.
Did it unhit the group?
Unhide, yeah. Didn't it? Sorry, I'm looking on my cell phone, so.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's still there.
Okay.
And then, so that I just did that for that as well and just double clicked. It looks like it didn't save it though. That's weird. Save. Okay.
Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what lead time means. Will you please research into what that means? And then on the lead time label on the header row of those sheets, you created create some kind of description that automatically pops up when the user goes to that cell.
So insert a comment.
Brief, and very clear description of what the lead time means.
I don't know if that's a clear description, but that's what I put in there.
Well, they gave us that in the last thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
lead time is the amount of time it takes for an order to arrive.
Yep. And they wanted that on both.
Yeah, so I actually did that on that one, and then on this one, I think I shortened it a little bit, the time it takes for the part to arrive. So I did those two.
Okay. On both worksheets you created, please be sure that all of the cells are formatted correctly in manner consistent with the original data provided. For example, cost should with dollar symbols and an appropriate number of decimals.
Yeah, so I did the I formatted these so that
this
they're
one I have with you a
all
long time.
I formatted these so they're all currency. So I just went like that and formatted it. But I went home and did it here, I think. It says accounting, that's weird. Huh. Interesting.
Okay, so create one more worksheet that summarizes key information for the items using the data on the original sheet provided. Specifically, we would like to see the average, standard deviation, the highest and the lowest values for both material costs and lead time, respectively. This means there will be 4 values summarizing all material costs and 4 more values summarizing all lead times. This should be presented in a table with average, standard deviation, highest and lowest shown in rows, and material costs and lead time shown in columns. Organize these summary values on this sheet professionally.
So yeah, I did. I used the formulas for those and also these.
Which formula did you use for highest value? Is that the max and then the
I did
min?
max. I was going to use largest, but it wanted that K integer, and I was like, I'm not sure that that's going to work.
Yeah.
So I did max instead.
That makes sense.
And then I did minimum for the lowest.
Perfect.
And I'll have to go back and look to see when you use that largest and smallest because I wasn't sure.
The standard deviation is the ST dev. Did you use the .s or the .p?
.s.
Okay.
They said that that's the one that we will always use in this class.
Okay, perfect.
So, because that's standard deviation of a sample.
Okay.
Which is basically what we're using in this. So,
yeah.
So all we're calculating is material costs and lead time.
yes.
Okay. Oh, they make these instructions way more wordy than they need to be.
Right?
Seriously. Yeah. So on the video that came with it, I went through and like looked at what they had, and this is basically how they had it set up. I mean, obviously they didn't put in the formulas or anything, but they had material cost and lead time summary up here, and then they had measures for these columns. Okay. So I was like, okay, that's how they have it in the video, so that's how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would have done too.
Okay, and then you name all the worksheets, and I like your color coding, so.
Yeah, so I just did that. And then I went back and like I made these bold. Yeah, the first rows I made bold. And then I tried to, you know, format it a little bit. But that was basically all I did. So I'm not sure if they wanted anything else. And then I put a box around that just because I thought it looked better. But and then I didn't really do anything on this. So.
Okay.
Okay, it seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I thought it seemed a little easier than the last one, so.
I hope it stays this way.
Right?
Yeah, the last one got tricky, especially the last section of it.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, cool.
Well, I'm going to get going on mine so I can get mine finished.
Me too.
So,
Okay, I will
When are
go
we
ahead
going to meet
and...
next week?
Oh, yeah. When do we want to meet next week?
I'm thinking like Monday and Wednesday. Are you guys available?
Let me just check. Depends what time next Wednesday. I have high council.
Is 9 p.m. if we kept doing 9 p.m. would that work for you, Peter?
No, because I'm on California time.
Oh, so that's 8 p.m. your time. Okay.
Yeah.
What time would work for you?
Well, 9 p.m. my time. But that's 10 p.m. your time. I think that's late. So.
That's 1 a.m. my time.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Jen is...
ouch. Yeah.
I mean, I love y'all, but I'm not staying up till 1 in the morning twice a week. I'm sorry.
No, Monday's fine. I don't mind Monday. What about Monday, Tuesday? Oh, we suppose we have to do all the assignments, eh?
I can't do Tuesday. I can do Tuesday after next week, but next week I have a different class that I do Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it lasts till like 9:30.
Yeah. I only have a problem every second Wednesday. So the second Wednesday and the fourth Wednesday of the month.
What about what time is your meeting at, Peter? Could we do it earlier than?
Yeah, it starts at 7. It starts at 8, so I can do it from 7, which is 8 o'clock your time, I think.
Okay, Jen.
I could even
10
do it
my
at 6.
time. I'm all for that.
Okay.
Okay,
so Monday at 9.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Wednesday at 8 Mountain Standard, 7 Pacific, and 10 Eastern.
Yep.
Does that work?
Oh boy. Can you send that out? Because I'm... Wait,
I will.
So
I
8
will send
o'clock.
that out. I'm going to
8
send
o'clock
the
and
link. I'm going to send the link with this recording on it.
Okay.
And so because you have to put it in your comment section.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Well, I think you can still redo it. I sent the other link in the email a while back. So, yeah, when we finish this, do you want me to go ahead and